I want to start this video by stating upfront that I am not a React tuber. No disrespect towards the people who make reaction content. If that's what butters your bread, all the more power to you. It's just not something that I can see myself doing. However, Nintendo recently aired a Mario Kart World React, and though I may have some opinions about Nintendo as of late, I do like me some Mario Kart. Since I am basically a level 1 content creator, I figured I might as well try to capitalize on YouTube trends and record what I am declaring a rare Krat Reacts video. If you like, wink wink, perhaps you should consider pressing the like button and or comment down below what Mario Kart character you would like to play as. Do that and maybe I might consider making Krat React videos a bit less rare. Oh, and if you want to know what character I'd play, I'm going to be quite upset if World removes the ability to play as your me, but I'll be satisfied with Dry Bones. Or Iggy. With that out of the way, let's switch scenes and start the video now. Shall we? I'm gonna move myself down here. I should do that. I should have done that before I started recording. Here we go. This is what we're dealing with. This is what you're gonna deal with, like it or not. I was considering like down here, but I changed my mind. You're gonna see my entire cloak, whether you like it or not. Go Mario! Oh, that's cute. I'm assuming everyone here has seen the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2 like a couple weeks ago. So we all know that all the characters are going to have the ability to change outfits when they eat certain foods, right? I did see some gameplay and I saw that, shoot, what was happening? Someone was playing as, I think it was the Hammer Bro. They were playing as the Hammer Bro. And they picked up a food and they turned into a Chuck and Charles, which kind of raises some questions. Like, are Chuck and Charles just fat Hammer Bros? Do certain characters just transform into other characters if they don't have an outfit? I would like to see a good selection of outfits for every character. I hope that what I saw was just a temporary build because they don't have all the outfits set up for everyone yet.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Of course.
What
Why
kind
would it
of
not be?
races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix.
Why would you not aim for first place?
Across cities, plains.
Okay, so being able to play as a cow, we've seen, that is kind of hilarious, not gonna lie.
You can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world.
Ooh, I like going everywhere.
Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Oh, what courses?
Here we
What
go.
courses? We've seen some before, but let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we're highlighting.
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of
Yoshi's Diner. Yoshi's Diner. Yoshi's Diner. I'm going to point this out every time we spot a Yoshi's Diner because I feel this is a very important detail.
Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it.
I just wanted to see the canyon. I am fascinated by some of the weirdest things, I'll admit. But I really like this. I like this. This is cool.
See the sights and structures of Crown City.
Ooh, Crown City.
You can even soar in style down Main Street.
Ooh, flying. When they showed characters driving around in boats and in planes, I couldn't help but crack the joke that Diddy was going to file a lawsuit against Mario for this because boats, planes, and carts? That's supposed to be a Diddy Kong Racing thing! Diddy did that! Well, Diddy and his friends, some of which he doesn't associate with anymore.
Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals.
Look at that. That's cute. Look. Look, if you don't want me to stop and like every single thing that we see in the direct, you should just watch the original video. Why are you watching this? That's a cute outfit. Can we see dry bones in that?
Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak.
It is really, I do really like how they just put in every single Mario enemy in this game as a playable character. That is spectacular. That is spectacular.
Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema.
Ooh.
It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
Okay, that's fun. That's a cool one.
And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory.
Yeah! Toad's Factory confirmed. Let's go. What characters?
Race as familiar characters like Mario,
Okay, we're
Luigi.
going to talk about how
Peach,
all the new characters that
Bowser.
I've already complimented them for.
and Yoshi.
Yay, Yoshi! I don't play
Plus
Yoshi.
new drivers like Goomba,
Goomba's hilarious.
Spike, and that's right, Cow.
The cow!
Even
The
more new
cow!
racers are waiting and ready to roll.
Oh, is that just an alternate outfit for Yoshi? Oh, it's like a... Okay, it's his... I guess it's kind of like a ski outfit or something. He's got little aviator goggles and a cute scarf. That's amazing. I feel like that most of this video is just going to be me saying, oh, I like this. It's too bad I'm not going to buy it.
Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
I don't like how characters can affect a vehicle's stats. I think that's a little bit silly, because then we get situations like the most optimal pick is Funky Kong on the Bowser bike. I forgot what it's called. It'd be nice if we could at least pick our favorite character, please.
There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. In both modes, up to 24 drivers can participate, the most in series history.
Big race, let's go.
Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out
Whoa.
for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers.
No one likes
other
you when you're
obstacles
driving a
along the
cart.
way. Try to steer clear. And now,
Oh.
get ready for Grand Prix. with
Luigi
Mushroom Cup,
Circuit and 64
Flower Cup,
theme. Let's go.
Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world.
I did not see the track selection here. I want to see it. Koopa Troopa Beach. We love Koopa Troopa Beach. That's from the N64, right? Definitely love this new overhaul that they've given it. Can't wait to see it entirely. DK Pass, I believe, is a returning track. We've seen it before earlier. I will say that I am not a fan of this game's new way of holding the Grand Prix, because what happens in this game is you do 3 laps on the first track, and then for the next race you drive to the next track only to do a single lap on it, and then repeat here, and then so on. I think that just doesn't quite seem right. Although I feel that this method makes the most sense for DK Spaceport, because from what we've seen gameplay footage of, it looks like it's supposed to be... I think it makes the most sense as sort of a drag race track. I like the idea of driving to the next track. I think what they should do is that this section should be like a qualifier race. So you don't get any points for completing it, but it will affect your starting position in the next race. I think that would just be a fun gimmick that you could possibly have. Oh yeah, Wario Stadium. That's an N64 track, right? That's cool. Glad they gave it an overhaul.
In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit. While the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City.
I was just talking about this.
For the first
I should have
time,
waited for them to bring this
you'll
up.
need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix.
B!
And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Oh, Rainbow Road's gonna be like the last track. Okay, got it.
Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour.
Knockout Tour. It's
From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These
Mario Kart
extended
Battle
races take
Royale.
you from
Let's
one end of the world
go.
to the other.
You gotta have some sort of Battle Royale
Get
mode.
ready for a sprint.
I'm tempted to make fun of this, but I gotta admit, this does look like it might be fun, a little bit fun to play with friends. Oh, what new items do they have here?
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race.
I just remembered I saw this funny tweet from Zach Scott Games that said that this game better be worth $80 if it has the elephant apple from what was it? Super Mario not Odyssey. What was it called? Shoot, I forgot what the game was called. If they had an elephant apple that you could eat that and that'll give your character an elephant transformation just like the other costumes in the game, that would be hilarious, I'm not gonna lie.
Coin shell. When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear.
Yay.
Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first.
I've heard that they increased the amount of coins that you can collect. In previous games, it was only 10. I'm kind of curious to see how high you can go with these coins now, and if they are anywhere as strong as they were before. I don't think coins were too powerful in 7 and 8, but they do give you an edge compared to people who don't have coins. Oh, you know what? You know what track that I would really love to see? Woohoo Island. They're not going to put Woohoo Island in it, but that would be a great track. I would love to see Woohoo Island. I love Woohoo Island.
Ice Flower. With the Ice Flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
Of course, Ice Flower.
Aim the hammer in an arc, and nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short time.
This
and
one
can be
seems a
used
little
to
bit
block
chaotic.
off rivals. Mega Mushroom.
Mega
The
Mushroom.
Mega Mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go home. Feather.
Swash.
Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks.
Jump. That's neat.
You may even discover some unexpected routes.
Whee!
Comet. With Comic's magic, your rivals will transform.
Oh,
What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see for yourself.
everyone is charging Chuck.
The lower your placement,
Oh, what? You don't like playing as Charging Chuck? Too bad. Too bad. You're Charging Chuck now. Wait, if being a different character affects your stats, I wonder if Comic's transformation will also temporarily change your stats, which, depending on how big a difference, might throw a couple players off.
so when you get items, go for it.
Didn't we see? I think I've heard that lightning has been somewhat nerfed so that if you're in an interior area, the lightning will not hit you. That's neat.
And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way.
I do not care about this. Cut this apart from the recording. Future crack, cut this out. We don't care.
Smart.
If you're a competitive Mario Kart player, first off, you're a clown. Second, what was my second point? I forgot what my second point was. Do you remember? Okay.
Ooh, how about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look!
Yoshi's Diner! Yoshi's Diner!
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash food.
Thanks, Yoshi!
Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal. Eat some sushi, and Whoa, nice thread.
That is a very nice kimono, Peach.
Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen.
Okay, that's neat.
Who knows what dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world.
Yoshi's Diner, I think that's the same Yoshi's Diner we saw before. Nice Western outfit, Mario. Nice drip.
That was a nice detour.
Oh, Boy Scout baby Bowser. I do genuinely think that a lot of these outfits are really adorable. Like, he's got all the badges on his shell. That's amazing. That's cute. It's Luigi, but he's in Venice.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race.
Oh, strat.
Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge and release to jump.
Interesting.
Use this to leap over obstacles.
Jump.
Grind along power lines.
Jump.
And dodge attacks from your rivals.
They added a jump button to Mario Kart.
And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride.
Okay, no, I stand by my statement for adding Mario Kart new enemies to Mario Kart, but you gotta admit that this is just hilarious. A lot of the enemies that you can play as are hilarious choices to play as.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like this. Ah, so close.
Oh, you
Almost
need
there.
a mushroom for that. You need a mushroom.
Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind.
Wait, what?
This will
No.
return your vehicle to its original position.
Excuse me.
Nice.
You can't just rewind. You can't just do that. Who said you could do that? Forza?
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
I mean, this would make sense in a time trial race, but you're definitely not going to be doing this in multiplayer.
Keep in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so don't lose your lead.
Okay, so you can't just rewind all the time. I mean, you
Wanna
can,
take a
but
spin
it comes
in
at a
even more
cost.
races? Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
I'm gonna pick the classic 3 laps,
You can
please.
even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
We'll probably drive around on the highway in our own free time just for goofing
Up
off.
to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
Well, you got a lot of players now. You might as well try to divide them up as much as you can.
Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
Beep! Imagine a scenario where Bowser is not in Team Bowser and DK is not in Team DK. Oh look, Bowser is in Team DK. Bowser, you got something to say? Oh wait, no, Peach is also in Team DK. Wouldn't this be Team Peach over here? Hey, Bowser, Peach, do you two have something going on that I should be concerned about? I mean, there is a rumor, and it's kind of none of my business. B!
Next up, Battle Mode. Pop off locally or online in Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out.
I don't think that they're going to perfectly replicate the balloon battle from N64 Mario Kart, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, if you want to play Balloon Battle from N64 Mario Kart, go play N64 Mario Kart. That is arguably the best version of Balloon Battle. I think most people agree. That said, this is better than what we got in Mario Kart 8, which was just drive around on the racing track, which was built for racing and not battle. We've got an actual stadium now. Hooray.
Race or battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
Oh wait, is this the donut track from... Is this the donut arena from Mario Kart 64? That was I liked that one. Okay, nope, I take back what I said. I am a lot more optimistic about the battle mode in this version of Mario Kart now. Ah, you failed. You got drowned in the lava. You silly Yoshi. You
When
skill
you're not
issue.
racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem.
This will probably be fun for all of, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 30. And then I'll say, well, that's fun. I want to go back to racing now. Hope there's actually something, a reason to go around free roam besides just free roam. Like, ooh, if we could find all the Yoshi diners and get unlockable outfits in free roam, that would probably give some decent incentive. That would allow people to go around without having to worry about being caught up in the middle of a race.
Ride the rivers.
I am still not used to DK's new design. It is kind of growing on me, and I do like that they can push the expressions a lot more now, but it is taking some getting used to. Yo, I almost want to call that dab, but that's not quite a dab. His head's gotta be into the arm like this, I think.
Drive the desert.
Pokey. That's funny.
Or jump off from way up here. You can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
I'm gonna keep laughing every time we see an enemy that doesn't...
There's a P-switch over there.
I'm gonna keep laughing every time we see one of the common enemies running around. We haven't seen the Queen Bee from Mario Galaxy. I'm not looking to play as her or anything. My heart goes out to the people who did like her. Anyway, P-switch, you were saying? Okay, they got some challenges going
Hit
on.
hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions.
I do like this music. This is a nice.
Hone your driving
This is a nice
ability
track.
outside of races.
I can't wait to not download this
Are
from
also
iTunes or
hidden
something.
coins. Hidden
Seriously though, if Nintendo doesn't release an album containing all the tracks, music tracks from Mario Kart, that seems like a missed opportunity because I would definitely buy that.
panels and more. So take the scenic route and explore. Also, during free roam, you can take photos whenever you like.
I will not use this feature because I will forget about it anytime something cool would happen. I'm sure some people are going to get a kick out of this. Yeah, I'm going to forget that this feature exists.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system.
Glad they're keeping split screen. That's kind of a staple for Mario Kart.
The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together this way.
Wait, sorry. I need to do some math here. You said... Sorry, can you just
Wireless
repeat
play.
that real quick?
Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system,
Okay, so 8 times 2, you have 16 players in local play.
and up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Let me guess, you need the Nintendo Plus subscription, whatever it's called.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you.
Yeah, it does make sense that they incorporate the free roam into the waiting room because it does allow people to do something while they're waiting for the actual race to start, rather than just stare at a loading screen. Oh boy, Game Chat! It's Nintendo's version of Discord! By the way, Nintendo, why do you include a button that, while it's nice to access chat features, it's kind of useless if people don't have the Nintendo Plus subscription? I know that there's going to be a free trial period, but my point stands. It's just going to be a period of time after which it ends. Oh, we saw this in the trailer. That's...
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens.
I wonder what other vehicles you can hijack like
If you have
that.
a Nintendo,
Camera, I am not gonna buy this. I had my fill of the iToy and the Kinect. I do not need to do anything with those anymore.
Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an instant. Hey, Michelle, and...
Oh, like we couldn't see their name on the screen already, or know, hey, there's Bowser. That my friend is playing as Bowser. My friend just passed me. I am not happy with my friend anymore. I'm going to throw this blue shell and we are no longer friends. Future Crat, if you could replace those guys' faces on the leaderboard with pictures of bees, that would be funny. Wait, is this the end of the direct? Yeah, it's the end of the direct. You see what I'm saying? This track is a banger! Nintendo, release the album! Release the soundtrack!
a transcontinental race around the world is just around...
I was gonna rewind to say scream at the worm, but then I noticed someone jump into the helicopter. Yes. Well, this is definitely an interesting vehicle choice. Is the helicopter just super fast? I imagine it is, but you know it would be way cooler. I keep accidentally right-clicking. It would be cooler if the helicopter had a rocket launcher, a Mario-fied version of the rocket launcher that shot down like bombs onto the track. That would be hilarious.
A transcontinental race around the world
Worm!
is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Oh, you have to download the game. They couldn't like include an actual physical copy. This is something that a lot of people have already been complaining about. But the era of digital media is slowly fading, and a lot of us do not like it. Like, sure, it's convenient to download games, but I am concerned about the people who may not have a stable, proper internet connection. And so if they buy the Switch 2 with Mario Kart and they find out that they gotta download the game, but they don't have internet, that's gonna suck, because they just spent $50 for nothing. And also, I've heard that some of the Switch 2 games are just gonna be a cartridge that just has a key that allows you to download the game. Same deal. You just have a worthless piece of plastic if you have no internet. Don't even get me started with the day one patches or whatever. Oh, that's the end. I'm not exactly convinced about buying Mario Kart 8. I'm kind of happy with my Switch 1 and the games that I have. I barely touch it except to play Ring Fit and sometimes Monster Hunter Rise. But I rarely touch it these days, so I do think a lot of what we saw in this video is really cool. I still don't think it's worth the $80 price tag. Or actually, I'm living in Canada, so it's going to be more like $100, which is crazy. But anyways, to those who tuned in, thanks for watching. See you next time after I've collected enough dough to pay for salmon dinner, because good lord, salmon is expensive now. I was at the store with my mom this morning and salmon was $60. That's crazy. Can you believe it? Well, with that non sequitur out of the way, until next time.